Congratulations! You have launched your very first product on Amazon in the UAE or Saudi Arabia. Well, now it's time for advertising. Why is advertising so important? Because advertising is going to put your product front and center in front of millions of customers that log into Amazon on a monthly and daily basis. In this video, my mission is to explain to you the difference between creating an auto campaign, a manual campaign, how to do both, why to do both, all of that and so much more. So let's get started. Auto campaign versus manual campaign. So much information floating out there, and so many of you ask which is the best type of ad for your product. In this video, we're going to be listing the pros and cons of each, and I'm gonna be walking you through some of the details about both ad campaigns. But to make this a very good and intensive video for you, I'm not only gonna show you a few tips and tricks, we also created a downloadable PDF file where you can find all of our SOPs linked in the description box of this video. All you need to do is just to download it. Of course, it's free for you to download. With that being said, let me welcome you onto the channel. If you are a returning subscriber and viewer, welcome back. But if this is your first time watching a video on this channel, hi, my name is Crystal and I'm the founder of Amazon Sellers Society and Sellers Society. We are a certified Amazon service provider and we offer support services for sellers just like you on Amazon, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, as well as Turkey. Reach out to our team because we've got incredible programs that can help you start your business on Amazon or even launch your products if you have existing products in the market on the Amazon platforms. You can find all of the details in the description box of this video, or you can just go to our website www.assmiddleeast.org, book a call with the team, and let's get started. Let's talk about campaign number one, auto campaign. Now, even though it's called an auto campaign or an automatic campaign, please don't think that it's a campaign that should run by itself. Of course, there's a lot of things to think about. But essentially what an auto campaign is that it automatically generates keywords that are potential keywords for your product versus a manual campaign, which we're going to be talking about in a little bit, where you would need to generate those keywords. Now, of course, an auto campaign all starts with you creating a really high quality listing, which has high quality keywords. And then Amazon will start discovering further search terms or keywords and adding them into that campaign automatically. First thing that you need to think about is what should be the daily budget of your campaign. This is a very difficult question to answer because there's no daily budget that fits everyone. It's dependent on so many factors. I do in fact have a really cool video that can help you assess what should be your monthly ads budget and you divide it into daily. I'll leave it linked in the description box of this video. Go ahead and watch it after you're done with this one. And of course, you'll find further information about all of this in our downloadable free PDF file. Number two, after you have decided your daily campaign budget, now you have to decide on your bid. When you do create an auto campaign, Amazon is going to give you a suggested bid for each match type. Now remember, the bid is where your ad is going to be placed. So the lower your bid, the lower the placement, meaning your product might show up on the second page or on the bottom of the first page. The higher the bid, the higher the placement. And if you're looking to place your product on top of any main keyword of the first page, then you have to bid higher. If you're looking to be somewhere in the middle, then just basically bid the suggested bid by Amazon or in the middle of the low to high bids. Of course, you can always check the placement of your ad and increase or decrease your bid as needed. Number three, search terms. So remember what I said, Amazon is going to start generating search terms automatically for you and adding them into your ad. Now, what should you do? You should be checking those search terms to make sure that they are in line with your product. Inside of your auto campaign, inside of the ad group, you'll be able to click on search terms. Make sure that you select the last 65 days, even if you haven't been advertising for 65 days, but make that a habit. And now you can start checking each and every search term. Remember, an auto campaign actually targets keywords as well as products. First of all, you need to see is Amazon actually focusing on keywords that are correct for your products? Are these relevant keywords or are they just general keywords? If you want to remove them, I'll show you in a minute how you should be able to remove them. Same thing for a product. Amazon might be targeting a product that has nothing to do or is just like very, very different from your product. So you want to remove it in order to make sure that you're not spending money on this, on targeting this product that makes no sense for you. Another concept of negation is you can see keywords that have a lot of clicks, maybe not enough orders. For example, this product had 10 clicks, only one order. We've spent 63 dirhams in ads on this particular target, but we've generated 122 dirhams with an ACOS of 49%. That's a quite high ACOS. If that doesn't align with your metrics on what you want to do, you can decide to negate this and remove it completely from your ad. In order to negate or negative, you would need to log in here and just simply add negative keywords, or if you have products, then you would add negative products in order to remove any targets that make no sense for you. And now let's talk about manual campaigns. The difference between an auto campaign and a manual campaign is who provides the search terms. In this case, you as a seller need to provide the search terms. And the easiest way to figure out what search terms you should be targeting is by using a tool called Helium 10. Helium 10 is arguably one of the most popular tools used by Amazon sellers. It contains in itself so many different tools that you can use that can provide you data and information. In this case, we're going to be using a tool called Cerebro. This tool is going to help us assess keywords from other sellers that could be your direct competitors, which keywords they are targeting, which keywords they're getting sales on. I'm in Helium 10 right now. And by the way, we do have a discount code, a 6 months discount code that could give you 20% off, valued at $120 discount. Check the description box of this video. So in Cerebro, just as an example, I added 3 different ASINs, which would be potentially maybe competitors of a product that I'm selling. And what is very important is for me to check on the search volume. So I don't want to be targeting keywords that have very low search volume. For example, 14 search volume is very, very low. Just 14 people typing this keyword per month is just not enough. So I'll click on search volume so I can get highest to lowest. And now it becomes more of a logical and manual job. Because as an example, Stanley Cup, if I'm selling something completely different than a Stanley Cup, I probably don't want to be targeting Stanley Cup, even though it has a very high search volume. The cool thing about Cerebro is that you can actually put your mouse right here or right here, and it's going to show you exactly what is this product, what shows up, the top 10 ranked products for the keyword Stanley Cup as an example. So if you're not really sure what Stanley Cup basically means, then now it's very, very easy. 2 things that we want to look at. We want to look at the search volume, and we want to look at where the products are showing up organically. Because I want to figure out, is the product getting some sales? So you're looking at positions here. As an example, we're looking at the Amazon recommended rank. So as you can see here, if I hover my mouse, I'll know the 3 products that I added, the 3 ASINs, where are they showing up recommended rank wise? So number 1, number 9, which basically means this is a really strong keyword, water bottle, and it does have 3,582 search volume. This potentially should be a keyword that I should be adding into my ads. Owala is a brand, so let's look again. Where are my products being shown? Sponsored wise, 2413. Not really sure that that's something that I would want to target as well, since it's a brand. So probably avoid these types of keywords, but of course it's dependent on you. So once I've done a quick search and I've found all of those keywords, then I can add them into a manual campaign. Please make sure that you don't add more than 10 keywords per campaign so that you don't stuff too many keywords in one campaign. Now, the same 2 points that we talked about in the auto campaign apply. We still need to decide on a daily campaign budget, and we also need to decide on a bid. Now, the upkeeping of a manual campaign is different than the upkeep of an auto campaign. What you would need to do is you would need to decide if you should be increasing the keyword bid or you should be decreasing it, and I would suggest that you do it in a weekly or on a weekly basis. Again, like I said before, decreasing and increasing the bid is really related to where you want the placement of your product to show up per keyword. The difference here is in an auto campaign, we don't do it per keyword. We do it for the entire match type. Whereas in a manual campaign, we can control it per keyword. So some keywords you might need to bid a little bit higher than others, so you don't have to bid the entirety of the whole keywords. You should increase the bid. No, it's a manual process and done one after the other. Don't worry, we're not going to show you how to do it manually one after the other. We like to think that we want to work smarter and not harder on this channel. So we have a system in place of how you can do this in bulk format, how you can increase and decrease your keywords bidding in bulk format. Of course, we've added the SOP, the system, with all the screenshots into the downloadable PDF file. So now you have a general idea about ads, what an auto campaign is and what a manual campaign is. Ads are very, very, very important for your success on Amazon, and it's very important that you learn all of this information. Remember, subscribe to the channel, leave me a thumbs up, and leave me your questions and comments in the comments section below. And I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.